Well, hello, hello, hello. We are live with Max. Yeah, there's no problem, Max. My goodness. Well, I thought we were streaming. There we go. There we go. I see it now. Hello, Karen. Hello, Marcos. Sharon with Raising Cain. Cami. Barbara Einstein. Sue's here today. Hello, Sue. My goodness. Yeah, you want an apple, huh? Is that what you want now? Hello, hello, hello. Are you a boy? Are you a good boy? So Max seems to be feeling a little bit talkative right now. Oh, what's happening, Max? What's happening? So do you want to turn around and talk to the camera? You only want to talk when I'm talking. Did you want to have a conversation with me, Max? I'm over here. Camera's over here. Turn around. Turn around, honey. Come on. What's over here? Turn around. Max, do you want to play catch? You want to play catch over there? See if we can get you to turn. Woo! Come on, turn around. Turn around. Come on. Because I asked you to. Good job. Oh, catch and chew. Okay. Oh, catch and release. Catch and chew. Woo! Yay! Catch. Catch. Gotta stand tall, honey. Stand tall. Yay! Good job, Max. Now, did you want to talk to me now that you're facing the camera? Are you done? Okay. Toys must fly. Toys must fly. So all the toys are on the floor now. Now what? Yeah, Max? Yes, T-Cal's laughing in the background. Oh no! Sue says that our friend Linda has been in the hospital for the past month. Sue, please let Linda know that we're thinking about her. Folks, why don't you send up some hearts for Linda? Just in the comment section, just toss up some hearts or toss up some nice thoughts for her. And we'll get Sue to pass those on. Oh my goodness, my goodness. That's so nice of everybody. Just toss your thoughts for Linda in the comments, and we'll ask Sue to relay them to Linda. Tango says, there's a super chat. T-Cal? T-Cal? I want to talk. Come here. right, let's get a beak busy. All right, we got a super chat from Tango. $5. Hello from friend Maxwell. Yous get eggies in cone? Cause if yous don't, Tango poop on yous phone. Tango, you might have to poop on a phone. We were gonna do eggies in a half shell. Yes, TCal is in a world of his own right now. Hi, Bridget. Bridget says their tater bug is on his perch today too. So awesome. So awesome. Yeah, Carrie's thinking about our friend Gizmo. For those of you who don't know, Gizmo is a Congo African Grey who actually lives in Calgary. Max was meeting and greeting with him at Palooza. And his owners didn't think he could fly. Now, that's a big mistake. All birds can fly. They may not be able to fly well, but all birds can fly. Even clipped birds have amazing powers of flight. I used to have a pair of lovebirds that were badly clipped. They could fly when scared. But Gizmo took a bit of a flight into a window and gave himself a little bit of a shock. Sounds like he's okay. Yeah. Yeah. Well, that's pretty noisy, Max. And what's going on? How come your camera's so low? There, is that better? Hi, Laura. Happy TCal, noisy Max. Whisper. You're so smart, Tico. Raising Cane says TCal is like the drunk uncle. So true, so true. Yeah, so excited to have Lori here. Cora, and it was actually Tango who was suggesting he would poop on our phones. Yes. Oh, the eggies are cooling. Yeah, Jocelyn, Gizmo posted an update late yesterday. Gizmo's doing fine. You know, he's on a bit of anti-inflammatory and pain medication, but he's doing fine. Lori, I don't know. We might have to put on an S suit on Max next week. We definitely have some of that in the forecast. Cockatiel. TCal is playing over at his cage. He's a play top over there. And Tico decided he did not want to be on camera and he actually climbed down. He's fine, he's happy, he's just not on camera right now. And he might climb up a little bit later. Oh yeah, TCal is just laughing. No, you haven't missed Aggies yet, Tiffany. Aggies are cooling. Aggies are cooling. I'm just going to go check on the Aggies. Hello, hello. Now, one thing that might be setting Max off, there's a lawnmower across the street that's doing some cleanup work, and it's being a little bit noisy, and it's a noise that Max does not like. Yeah, I know, Max. Oh, boy. Hey, are you ready for snacks? What do you think about snackers? Let's see how this is doing. All right, let's pull that out. Let's see if I can cool this down quickly, okay? All right. Yeah, water, I'm just running some cold water on the boiled egg. Cool on the outside, but it's fresh, so it's probably still hot on the inside, so I want to just cool it down a little bit more. Okay. Let's grab something to cut this on. Oh my goodness, Max, I gotta cut it. We cut it open. Will you have eggies? You have eggies on a half shell? Tico? Tico, do you want to climb up all the way? We'll have eggies up top. Oops. Oh, that looks good. Oh, that looks good. I'm going to cut. Cut. Woo! You going to climb up all the way, honey? Climb up. Climb up all the way. Yeah, it just needs another minute. Climb up all the way, honey. You can do it, Tico. You're a big, brave bird. Eggies are up top. Eggies are top floor. Come on up. Come. Up. Tico's thinking about climbing up. Oh! Do you know what Max sees off camera? He sees eggies. And he sees me waving them around like a demented person trying to make sure they're cool enough. Let's see, how hot is that? There we go. Hey Max, do you believe in eggies? They are so good. Yeah, Max is working on an album. One of the songs is going to be, Do You Believe in Eggies? I know, Max. I know. What are we waiting for? All right, Max, do you want eggies in a half shell? Eggies in a half shell? Half shell with eggies. So good. Do you want to climb up, Tico? Climb up. Climb up, honey. Okay. Oh, Tico, I know you can do it. Here, do you want a hand? Do you want an elevator? Whee! Elevator ride. Elevator ride. So, Tico, I heard you were interested in eggies in a half shell. Pardon me? I what? Oh, those are good. Ho, those are good. Flock looks pretty excited. Cal, would you like some eggie and a half shell? So good. There you go, Cal. Yeah, that's good. So good. Yeah, eggies and a half shell is a favorite around here. Gaynor, Max has eggies in a half shell. So what we've got here, hard-boiled egg, and I just cut it in half for him. We're just going to do this to get just a little bit close up. See if that works. Yeah, so good. So good. Yeah, I did do something strange with the lights today, didn't I? There. Is that better? Play with all the light switches. Yeah, hard-boiled. And Max is definitely enjoying those. Oh yeah, yeah. So can they eat the shell? Absolutely. It's a good source of calcium. Will they? Probably not. Let's try that again. Let's drop my coaster on the floor. Oh yeah, eggies don't last long. Just look at the way that Max is hollowing out that shell. Yeah, so good. So these are hard-boiled, the chicken egg, not parrot egg, and they are quite healthy. Now, does that mean it's something they should eat every day, all day? Absolutely not. But in moderation, it makes a really good treat, and occasional eggs, great source of protein, great source of calcium, very, very tasty. Yeah, so good, so good. Oh, Jocelyn's here with cinnamon. Hello, hello. Yeah, you know, Max just eats with so much enthusiasm. That good, honey? Yeah, he wants to peel his own eggies. So one time I gave Tico an eggie and a half shell at the bottom of his cage. And it was spring. And sometimes during the spring, birdies' brains turn to springtime activities. Let's be polite. Well, gave him an eggie and a half shell. And he flipped it over, so shell up, and he thought maybe he should nest on it. And then he thought maybe he should eat it, and then maybe he should nest on it. It's a video called, it's what Tico discovers the meaning of life. And oh my gosh, it is just so adorable. Poor Tico is getting confused. As soon as the egg flips over, he thinks maybe he should nest, maybe he should dig, and then maybe he should eat. And you just see the gears turning. Yeah, it really is adorable. Go. Susan is asking, what kind of bread can they eat, if any kind? Susan, most breads are not that healthy for the flock. Usually you want unprocessed food wherever possible. Most breads are really, really well processed. If you do offer anything to the flock, always go with whole wheat. Because whole wheat's not as heavily refined, not as heavily processed. Go with things that don't have sugar, don't have salts, don't have chemicals and preservatives. So one thing we do like snacking on here is pasta. We get an organic pasta. Here it's called Go-Go Quinoa. That's the one that we like. But it's they've got a number of organics that are made without wheat. And Max's favorite is quinoa and brown rice. And he just loves that pasta. He likes actually eating it as a stick, nice and crunchy. So that tends to be if we're offering something as a treat. If we're making rice, we'll make rice absolutely plain. We don't add salt. We don't add anything to the rice. If you ever come to my house for dinner, you're going to be in for a shock if I forget to tell you that you have to add salt to your own rice on your plate. Because unsalted rice, oh, there goes Tico. Tico exits stage bottom. That's right, Tico. But yeah, so so I'll make my rice absolutely plain, and I'll use brown rice if I can, and then I'll serve a little bit to them so they can share what's on my plate. But that's not their main diet. Their main diet is a pelleted food, a formulated food, which is really, really healthy. But I personally, now your vet may have a different opinion. Always talk to your own vet. My opinions are my opinions. But personally, I would get tired if I ate the same thing every single day. So we do supplement a lot. I mean, we have lots of fresh fruit, lots of fresh vegetables. Dark green veggies are healthy. And the flock is actually pretty healthy. They get a lot of different foods. So, yeah, Max absolutely loves eggies. Rising Cane says, Cane will only eat wagon wheel shaped uncooked pasta. Well, you know, there's actually a little bit of a preference here, too. I'm just going to place jump rope with cords. So I was talking about the pasta that they like. This is one that Max really, really likes, and this one's spaghettini, rice and organic, and it's just a stick, right? It's spaghettini. The other one I've got here is vegetable pasta that's made of a mix. This particular one's kind of fun. I'm just going to bring it up. I'm going to show. It's there's also some pink ones in there, but it's all organic, and it's also a rice and quinoa based. And I don't have the package. I've already emptied out the package. So Max, which would you prefer? Would you prefer pasta as a stick or one of the ones? Oh, are you sure?
Yeah.
Oh, you want that one? Okay. Normally he goes for pasta on a stick. Good job. I'll put that one there. And he's trying to calculate which one's going to taste better. Yeah. But he absolutely loves the spaghettini and the pasta that's shaped like a stick. Pico's got one of those right now, and he's just having a quick munch, although he's off the camera. So yeah, we'll finish your snack there, Max. And then, does anybody want to see the calendars on the live stream? Let me know. You want to see the calendars? Is that good, Max? Yeah. Who wants to see the calendars? Yes, Carrie does, Susan does. We've got some excitement. Yeah. So I'm going to bring out the desk calendar. Now the desk calendars are a lot of fun, and personally I've always preferred desk calendars. They are a lot of fun. They do a really nice job of displaying, and really, really nice cardboard. So there we go, Max. Can I come in? Am I on camera? Let's see if I'm on camera. Okay, I'm going to shift camera over a little bit here. There we go. So this is one of the desk calendars. They fold flat, but it will sit flat on a desk. It's sitting flat on my hand here. Just gonna there we go. So there's January. Nice crunchy cardstock. Gonna flip that over. Oops, there's a February in there. To February. I'm going to flip over to March. So our theme this year is Adventure Awaits. There's Max with one of his harnesses on. Can't have adventures without harnesses. Here he's at the playground in April. That one's kind of fun. You liked that playground, didn't you? That's over Sage Hill. Then we have May. He's at Silver Springs Botanical Gardens, and I mean, just so lush. Absolutely loves visiting there. These are all places that we visit regularly. You've seen these places in many videos before. Oops. Apparently my fingers are not working this morning. June, just against some lovely, lovely green bushes. Love the shot of him. Just love the way Fluff and Chops are up. He's looking off to the side. So nicely set off. July, play ball. Yeah, Max was really excited at the ball games this year, so this seemed really, really fitting. Crest up, and he just looks like he's cheering them on. So that's his cheerleader one. July, so let's go to August. Oh, it's just so beautiful. He's looking out over some ponds, over some lovely, lovely green spaces. City's a bit in the distance, but, just showing some of the lovely natural areas we have nearby. August, oops, let me just flip this up to September. September, just out sitting on the porch, enjoying himself, crest up, watching the world go by. We spend a lot of time on the patio, so that's definitely part of our adventures. October, yeah, just taking a walk. And I just kind of love the colors in this picture. A lot of browns. You know, Max takes it all in. He takes every single season in. We've got November. It's, of course, hoodie weather. This one was actually taken a little earlier in the year because the grass is so green, but one of my favorite photos, just look at that blue sky, and yeah, one of his favorite hoodies. Of course, we've got to have hoodies. And then December, you can't have December without a rowan tree and some berries. Like, that's just such a pretty picture. This picture is also going to be featured on one of our new designs of Christmas cards this year, and those will be coming available in the next couple of weeks. So if you want to order some Christmas cards, we've got some various designs. Now, one thing I want to show you about this calendar, so I just on November, right? It's going to sit flat on my hand. And what happens if you want to put it on a table and you're thinking, well, you know, I don't really have a wall behind it. I don't want it looking weird from behind. It's double-sided. So you have, when you've got it flipped to November, you can see November on both sides. So that is our calendar, our desk calendar this year. And it's pretty exciting. And it does fold flat really nicely to ship. And yeah, now I want to show you something about shipping, because people sometimes ask how things ship. Now, we've got a number of really fun envelopes, and this is true for the desk calendar, but not for the wall calendar. Have you seen these envelopes? They're padded, they're protective. We can grab that calendar, it's folded, tuck it right inside. Oops. And there we go. Now fold that over, and we've got a lovely package, protects the calendar. We can fit other stuff in here as well. We can fit, if you want to get a calendar and you want to get a keychain or some pins or magnets or whatever else, it can all fit in this one mailer, and you can have a really pretty mailer. Now what we do on the mailer, one side will have the mailing information on it, the other side will be plain, so when you get it, you can cut off the mailing information. You know, you can reuse the envelope if you want, if you're careful when you open it. So it is kind of cool. So we've got that for calendars, and that's for our desk calendar. Now, okay, I know we're going to get asked, how do we ship some other things? We actually do have a couple of other designs of envelope as well. We got a really good deal on these, and these were the same price for us as regular padded envelopes, so we could not say no. Okay, we paid a little bit more, but it's worth it. So we've got these ones as envelopes, smaller and smaller yet. So, and these ones, great way to protect things like pins or keychains or anything like that. Anything dimensional, go out in the padded envelopes. And joy inside, happiness inside. And we got Max balking on them, right, Max? So those are kind of fun. Now the wall calendars actually do not fit in our padded envelopes, so we ship them in a flat manila style envelope. And I'm going to bring the wall calendar over as well, because I think wall calendars are fun to look at. Oh dear. How come nobody told me Max's head was cut off? Whoops. Let me fix the camera quickly, folks. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. We actually might want to zoom out a little bit here anyhow for... Now I know Max. I know Tico. Tico wants to whisper. Transition. So awesome. So yeah, so I've got these ones as well, and these ones are the wall calendars, Max Moluccan 2024. And I'm just going to flip that open. So with our wall calendars, we've got, the theme continues, it's Adventure Awaits, but what we're doing, am I on camera? I'm on camera. We're doing mosaic pictures. We've got multiple pictures on each page. So there we've got January. just going to come over here so I can flip pages. There's our February. Now a couple of the small pictures on each month. One of the small pictures is also featured in most cases in the desk calendar as well. But we wanted to do something a little bit different for the wall calendar, because we know some people like to order both. And that's April. Here we've got May, just a real flower theme. And we have so many good photos of Max, don't we, buddy? June, yeah. July. Now July, for those of you who don't know, there's a little Easter egg in this calendar photo. Oh, Max is taking a nap. July is when the Calgary Stampede takes place. So having Max posing beside the horseman just seems so apt. That's a little Easter egg. But it's a fun photo. And August is actually kind of special. August, we've got a coffee shop in the background, Cappuccino. And you, of course, know how Max likes to order his coffee. He orders a Boccacino with extra scram. Yeah, so lots and lots of fun photos in here. So there's September, and there's October, and there's November. A couple of different hoodies on there, and there is December, a couple of Christmas ornaments too. So lots of fun. And of course we've got sort of the quick calendar there. So these ones are a lie flat saddle stitch. You can fold them backwards. They're on a really nice paper. Now, the paper stock we picked for this one, we know a lot of people with wall calendars like to write on them, and there's nothing worse than having a wall calendar where the ink slides off immediately, or, you know, the ink just does not want to write on. So we picked a paper that's really silky finish that's going to be easy to write on. So that's there. So adventure awaits for Max. So there's the wall calendar. Now, if you want to take a closer look at the calendars, go to our Etsy store, www.maxthemalluckan.etsy.com. And I know Sharon probably just posted up the link. Just wash my hands quickly. Thanks, Sharon. But if you go there, you can see the calendars. There's small pictures of every page of the calendars, so if you want to take a closer look, it's there. We do have deals on the calendars if you are buying more than one. So if you want to get 2 calendars, you can easily do so. Oh my goodness, I forgot to hit transition when I shifted the screen there. I hope, did everybody see the calendars okay when I was flipping through there? Or was I cut off? Problem is I could only see I use OBS Studio and I forgot to hit transition after I rescaled the screen on that one. But hopefully you could see the calendars on that one. Okay, Paul says he saw them, okay. Yeah, it's sometimes a little awkward when you're doing the live stream. But yeah, so really pretty, really nice. But I was saying we do have a buy 2 calendar deal. Now, because we don't want people to get confused, we've got a separate listing for the wall calendars and the desk calendars. And if you're buying wall calendars, you can buy 2 wall calendars. If you're buying desk calendars, you can buy 2 desk calendars. If you actually want one of each, one desk calendar and one wall calendar, just pick either one, go for 2 calendars, and let me know in the comments. Send me a message on Etsy saying, hi, I just placed this order and I actually want one of each, and we can package up one of each for you. Not a problem. So, you know, we do want to sort of make something right. The reason we didn't just put that one as a direct option is the pictures between the calendars are different and we don't want people to get confused. and think, oh, I'm going to get the mosaic or I'm going to get the one picture. So yeah, just kind of fun doing something a little bit different there for the calendars. Yeah, Max, are you tired, honey? But yeah, so we've been sending those ones out. We've got actually our second print run of the desk calendars is happening right now, and what we're doing is we don't necessarily know how many we need, and we don't want to have way too much stock in that we can't use, because that does not make sense. So we are sort of ordering in stages. We had more interest in it than we initially expected. So we've already got our next set of calendars coming in. Oh my goodness, we've got stars from PJ. Gaynor, I hope you're feeling better soon. Yes, T-Cal is Mr. Bird Breath himself. That's one thing he likes to say. Melissa, we don't have posters, but we do have keychains, and those are on Etsy as well. And those come, when we ship those, we ship them in a padded envelope to make sure they're protected. So we got lots of goodies. If you are looking at things like calendars and whatnot, we also have greeting cards, which are kind of fun. So if you're buying a calendar as a gift, get a themed greeting card. You know, tuck it in with. We can go with that. If you are purchasing it as a gift and you want us to send it direct to the recipient, and you want a card in there with, you know, with a note from you, we can absolutely do that. Pick out your card, pick out your calendar, give us the directions on what you want done. We can gift wrap it a little bit. We can make it look really special. That coffee is good, Tico. Yeah, so Max is taking a little bit of a nap right now. I'm going to give him a couple minutes just to chill. He's had a really exciting week. On Saturday night, now I'm going to tell you what happened on Saturday night. Usually when we go over to the Halloween house, the one with those that light show happening, he decorates for Christmas as well. Usually we'll go over in a car because it's usually cold at night. And we usually pop out of the car, take a little bit of quick photos or video, pop back into the car, and then drive home. Last Saturday, our weather was gorgeous. And I mean absolutely gorgeous. It was really, really warm. Angie, I know Angie keeps track of the weather better than I do. Angie, how warm was it last Saturday night? Do you remember? I'll give her a minute. If she does comment in, I'll call out. Oh, Marco's going off to watch F1. Marco, remember that Max cheers for Super Max, and we even have a video on YouTube with Max cheering for Super Max. Max says that the name's right. And Orange Mattresses Crest. I mean, how else could he not cheer for Super Max? But yeah, so back to the block party. So we knew that there was a block party happening, and we went for a walk just a little bit before sunset. And our thought was, hey, why don't we wander over, say hello for a few minutes, and then head home when it starts to get dark. So we'll just sort of do just a quick appearance, and everybody was excited to see Max. Everybody was excited to see Max. We still have a few videos that we want to share from it, but it was so exciting. So Max kind of enjoyed it, and then it started getting dark, and I said, okay, Max, do you want to go home? Max looked at me and said, no. Okay. Okay, I guess we can stay a little bit longer. So the light show started, they had the outdoor speakers on, and Max started having a party. I mean, Max had a party. He was loving it. He loved all of the attention. I figured out, I did have a portable light with me, a portable LED light, and I'm really glad I did. So I could put some light on Max, and sort of we hung out at the back because everyone wanted to get pictures. and Max was better having a solid light on him than having flashes going off. He wasn't too keen when somebody walked up with the camera at night and just flashed him one. So we just set up a light so people had to come around to the front to get the picture of him. Couldn't be flashing him from both directions, at least not if they didn't want light shining in their eyes. And then they didn't need a flash because he was well lit and they could get the house behind him. It was great. So Max had a party. He enjoyed himself. I didn't expect a couple of things though. Now, you know how it is with kids. Kids will pick music that they know their parents don't listen to. They'll pick that music that the parents don't listen to and is designed probably to irritate the parents the most. Now, Max and Tico, no different. They really, really, really like Baby Shark. I can't say I'm a huge fan, but they love it. If Max gets really noisy, it's a great way to hush him up, and he wants to party to it. He thinks it's a great song. I beg to differ. Well, different music was going on at the party, and it was all synced to the lights. If you don't know what I'm talking about, after the stream, go check out the Block Party videos. This house is absolutely incredible. Now, on the shorts, I can match up some of the music that was playing with the house in behind, but on the regular full-length videos, I can't do that, and I'm always cautious about copyrights. So I have had to dub some different music over top, or just use segments without music, but super, super cautious about copyright. But Max was having a little bit of a party, and a song came on that he thought was quite danceable and singable. Had to figure out what it was when I got home. Max likes Deadmau5. I'm serious. He was singing along to it right in time. There's a short that I posted of him with Deadmau5. Now that music is dubbed in behind him, sort of on top of the video, and I matched it up the best I could on YouTube. And you can see him singing along with it, but you can't hear him. On Facebook and Instagram, I'm able to use a dual audio track. And when I use a copyright song, I'm allowed to use their copyright song. I dubbed it over top. I just matched up the music perfectly so it matched the music in the background. I made sure the foreground music was the one that was being picked up because that's the one that was being tagged. And this way I couldn't get a copyright strike on it. But you can also hear Max singing on that one because I was able to have the two running at the same time. So if you're on Facebook or Instagram, check out that reel of him singing to Deadmau5. It is absolutely hilarious. But he really got into it. Yeah. No, Max had an absolute ball. And I kept asking him if he wanted to go home, and he said, no, thank you. I'm here at a party. There were snacks. It was good. We finally went home. We did go home before the party ended because I told him it was getting a little chilly out. And he wasn't happy about leaving, but that's okay. Walked home, and Max decided to tell me he was cold when we were half a block from home. So we timed that one perfectly. So yeah, just an awesome, awesome party. Right, Max? Now, there were some cool things that happened at the party. One of them was Max was looking around and they had hot chocolate, they had popcorn. It was a proper party. There were snacks. And Max kept looking at me and saying, popcorn, popcorn. And I don't know what popcorn is. And he just kept on saying popcorn. And yeah, buddy, I'm not too sure what you're talking about. Maybe it's a sound that you think is fun. Alrighty. And when we were walking around, we walked over and Max was leaning pretty emphatically towards the table with all the bags and telling me popcorn. Oh, you want popcorn? And he's looking at me going, what did you think I was saying? So we got him a little bit of popcorn. He had a few pieces. Now, popcorn at the party may not have been the healthiest. They did have some flavored stuff that they could shake on it, so they probably hadn't put too much salt on it to begin with. But we just grabbed a couple of pieces, a couple of kernels for Max because he saw everybody else eating them and he thought he was being terribly, terribly left out. And he asked so nicely. So you know what? 1 or 2 pieces, if there was a little bit of salt on it, it's not going to be the end of the world. So that tends to be our philosophy sometimes. Like even as humans, we occasionally eat a little bit of junk food. And you know, it's the same thing. Like if I had fries from McDonald's, I'd let him have one. Wouldn't let him have the entire container. But I normally would make him fries in the oven at home without salt, without anything on them, just basically plain potato. So once in a while, he does get a little bit of a treat. But yeah, so he really, really enjoyed that. He had snacks. And there was a fundraiser there for one of the local pet groups. It was actually a local dog group. But we got Max a bag of goodies. And I'm going to show you what we picked up for him because it was sort of donation for a bag. And we found some stuff that Max might actually enjoy playing with. So here's our bag. Is that bag, Max? We've got a little stuffed gingerbread man. Just adorable. We've got another Christmas toy. And these are just little stuffed animals that are actually quite well built. We've got this guy here. Yeah. We do have one rope that's a little bit of a tug of rope. And I haven't, you know, I'm thinking that we might find some ways to play with this one. This one's just a coiled rope. And we've also got a bandana. So Max has not really looked at the bandana yet. I'm just going to pop the goodies here in the bag. Oh, there we go. There we go. But yeah, just a couple of fun toys that the flock actually might be able to play with is kind of fun. But yeah, so I'm going to put that down there. So one bandana. And that's actually a perfect size for Max. Yeah. So I'm going to just hem this one in a little bit for Max. And just going to put a little bit of a drawstring on it. But Max has got a really cool looking bandana now. And he does occasionally wear bandanas. So that's kind of fun. Right, Max? Yeah, so lots and lots of fun goodies. And that was, you know, basically you did the donation, you got some goodies, and I think Max will have fun playing with some of those goodies. Especially, they're kind of Christmas themed, aren't they, buddy? You love Christmas. Although right now, it's not Christmas. It's the spooktacular season. Oh, let's put his wing down. Here. Is he standing in your food bowl? Can you play catch with him? Let's see. Oop. That's not very polite. He's trying to give you a kiss, Max. That's Boo. Skinny and spooky and Boo. Not very different than the Boo pupper that you know, right? It's spooky, mysterious and ooky. The Birdie family. Woo! Uh-oh. You threw him. You might have hurt him, honey. Not supposed to throw your friends. Not supposed to throw your friends. You know what? He's got a bigger friend. Bigger friend wasn't too happy that you picked on his little friend. Now what? Now if you look at Max's body language, he's standing on one foot. Fluff and chops are up. He's not looking too upset. So he's not too scared about this. He's just taking it in. Not right. Oop. He's almost as big as you. Uh-oh, okay. We'll put him away. So Max, would you like to have a little bit of a chew on a pumpkin? Tico, may I take the pumpkin and offer a bite or two to Max? Would that be okay? Okay, I'll give it back later. May I? I'm going to take it. Good job, buddy. So yeah, this is a pumpkin that Tico's been working on. Oops. Here, how about I balance it here? You want to chew on the palm? Yeah, so Tico gets into the pumpkin pretty good, and it does not take him long. So Max, do you see the seeds in here? See the seeds? See the pumpkin seeds? In the mood to chew on palms? Oh, it's okay. I've got it. I'm here with it. It's okay. I know it's a big, heavy pumpkin. Okay, what if I held it in front of you? Yeah? What if I held it this way? You do know how heavy this is, right? Okay. Have you noticed there's pumpkin seeds in here? Well, that's good. Yeah, they're raw, but that's okay. Birds can eat them raw. Oops. You want to help yourself to some seeds? They're in here. I'm just going to pull a couple out a little further. Here, you see the seed? I'll take it for you. Okay. Max is not in the mood for self-serve pumpkin seeds. Oh! Thank you, Tico. That was heavy. Really heavy. Tico's giving me an eyeball because I'm handing off all of the seeds. He thinks it's unfair. That good? So good. So yeah, Max is just on the mood for it right now. Hey, T-Cal, you want to come over for a while? Okay. Tico, see how I put it back. Good. You want to come? Come on up. Yeah! Come on, Teeks. I'll clean up that in a little while, okay? I know, I know. Come on, Matt. T-Cal. Come, Teeks. T-Cal. And we're not going for the shoulder. That's the only way I can reach. Go, go, go. There's T-Cal. T-Cal will probably go down after the pumpkin in a few minutes. Let's readjust the camera. Yeah, there's T-Cal. Hello, T-Cal. Scoochies? Scoochies. Okay, Max. Turn around. Come on, turn around. You don't have to watch T-Cal. pumpkin seed. Is that good? That good? Go wash my hands. They've got pumpkin all over them for some reason. How did that happen? My goodness. My goodness. You're such a good bird. You want that other bit of sticky pasta? What's this? Over. Nope. Okay. There we go. Yeah, it's actually so much fun when they carve pumpkins, and it really is good for them. We already had the Aggies, Paul. You missed Aggie time. Here comes TCal. TCal just realized that it's a self-serve here. TCal's probably going to climb down and shred the pumpkin in a little bit. Yeah, so, yeah, Max is a little bit tired today. But yeah, so we had a great week. So we had that wonderful, wonderful day at the Halloween place on Saturday night, that house, and Max just loved it. And we were glad we could make a donation to an animal rescue. Now, this group primarily does dogs and cats, but that's okay too. Right, Max? Yeah. They loved having Max visit them. Yeah, he was a big hit. And then on Thursday night, we had some beautiful weather. So we walked back over, and this time Max wore his skull hoodie. And we got a few more videos with the house and found a few other Halloween places that Max could stop by and see. Did you enjoy yourself, Max? I think you had fun. Yeah. We ran into a friend of ours. Max was getting a little fictitious, wanted to come home. Said it was time for dinner. It was later than I expected, but it was just beautiful. This weekend, so for Monday, we are seeing the S word in the forecast. We cannot say the S-N-O-W word around the flock. I mean, that's akin to swearing, right? But we do have that in the forecast. And it looks like we might be getting our first killing frost of the year shortly. Oh, there goes TCal. You gonna climb down and find the pum? Oh yeah, it's pumpkin time. TCal's been eyeing up that pum ever since he got on that perch. Yes, that's the word, French Paul. S with a N-O right after it. No. No S. Bye-bye, TCal. Are you enjoying yourself? Yeah, he's going to climb down. He's going to have a little bit of a play on the pumpkin. And that's okay. That's okay. Yeah, so we're expecting that in Killing Frost, but it's super, super late this year. Super, super late. Yeah, we don't expect to see that so late in the season. Now, we've got Tical playing with the Pum. So I'm going to shift Max because Max seems like he's calming down right now. He's not too interested in playing too many games. So I'm going to take this over. Sorry, folks. I'm going to jostle the camera for a few minutes. This is all manual, just adjusting the tripod. Just want to go down and take a look here at Tical. Where am I at? No, not low enough yet. Not low enough yet. Yeah. I'm headed down, folks. Still headed down with the camera. We're almost there. Whoops. We need to lower the light as well. Yeah, we use a ring light for the streams. Woo. Get the light in a little closer. A bit brighter. You know what? We can probably go down just a little bit further. Oops. Sorry, folks. I've got to pick this up for a minute. Otherwise, I cannot reach. 2, 3. Yeah, how do you get the legs configured, right? Oop, there we go. Okay. Set that there. Sure. Okay. Oh, where are we here? There we go. And scene. There. There we go. So now we've got Tical and the pumpkin. So we're going to let Tical chew on the Pum for a little bit. This Pum was started by Tico. But Tico and Tical both really, really enjoy Pum. Yeah, no, I only have one camera that I can use for streaming. Only one webcam set up. So a little bit limited how I can set up my transitions here. And it does take a little bit of fiddling with the camera. I know, Max. What do you want, honey? You want to come? How about you want it? Come on up. Step it up, up. Nope. Here. What? Oh, you want to hang there, but you just want to yell at me, huh? Oh, you want scritchies. Okay. We can do that. We can get you some scritchies. We can get you some scritchies. Now, we're not going to throw anything that could hit Tical, though, because he's kind of busy with the pumpkin. You happy? You happy, Tico? How about you, Max? Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, Tical, where did you go? My goodness! You walked away. Here we go. Yep, one more. Yeah. We'll give Tical a minute. He might climb back down. He usually does. There we go. Excuse me, only not there. Over to the pum. We're not climbing underneath the pum, but we can climb over to it. Because I said so. I said so, pumpkin. Okay, Teeks. Teakel, come on up. Let's climb down to the pum. Okay. Now, how about we climb onto the pum? No, no, not off there. Come on up. Come on up. Come. Come on up. Well, I don't want you on my shoulder. You've been standing on a pumpkin. Come on. Come. You want the pumpkin or not? Okay. You're going to come in here. Whoops. Oh, I'm going to climb up there. Okay. We want to climb up there. We'll give him a few minutes and see what happens. Sometimes he will, sometimes he won't. Right now he's discovered there's a cave underneath the pumpkin, so I've got a board down. He thinks that might be a good spot to go climbing. Hey, Teakel, where are you going? You want the pum? You had a crunch? You had a crunch? No, we're not going to climb on my shoulder. I know, honey. I know. We're going to shift Mr. Pum over a bit, okay? I'm going to try that one more time. Come on up. Up. Good job. Come on. Can we climb onto the pum? Oh, you want to stand there and chew on the pum? Okay, I'm not going to hold you. There you go. Yeah, go. Good job. There we go. Transitioned. Yeah, he didn't want to get his feet sticky. Yeah, I did not want him climbing up on my shoulder because he's got pumpkin on his feet right now. But yeah, Teakel really, really loves his pumpkins. Try something a little bit different with the, excuse me. Oops. Not better for lighting? Just flip the lines. Yeah. Might be a little bit better. Hi. What do you want, Max, huh? Those were good seeds. You got some fresh pumpkin seeds, didn't you? Good job. Want to go there? Okay, you go there. You go there. a little bit because Tikal is munching on Pum. And it is so much fun to watch. Honestly, good time of year for parrots. Fun piece. I need to clean out the bottom of the cage. How many pounds of pumpkin do you have down there? All shredded. So good though. Okay. Good job, Tico. So one tip I'll give you if you are giving your bird any pumpkin for Halloween, you got to watch it carefully because pumpkin can grow mold easily. This pumpkin was started yesterday, and I had a whole bunch of pumpkin carving on the bottom of the cage sitting on newsprint. So newsprint was moist, carvings were moist, so I just cleared that out of the bottom of the cage. Nobody wants to walk on shredded pumpkin. But that also would be a really good spot for some mold to start getting going. So I cleaned that up for Tico. And then I'll put just the pumpkin in there again without all the little bits. Reduces the amount of moist areas. Now what I usually do with pumpkin, but it's not possible this year because of the weather, I usually let Tico carve some. When he's done, I'll put it out in the garage. I'll cover it in a bag and I'll put it in the garage, which is cold. Usually it's cold enough outside that it's basically a refrigerator in the garage. And once it's carved, and then bring it out for him a few times. Because it's been so warm, and because I don't have that large of a fridge upstairs, my fridge honestly has other stuff in it, I don't have the ability to refrigerate the pumpkin. So I keep a really close eye on it. And this pumpkin, it's got to be finished today. It's not going to be out again overnight. You can get a fresh pumpkin tomorrow. But this one still has a lot of good chewing on it. So the flock can have a chew on it today. So yeah, that's what I do with Mr. Pum. And Tico's doing a really good job with that pumpkin. He thinks it's delicious. Oops. So folks in the comments, what music would you put with Tico carving a pumpkin as a reel? What's good background music? Swing around. There we go. See where we at with the camera right now. Tikal found a pumpkin seed. Good boy, Tikal. Tikal's watching very carefully. So that stringy stuff, buddy. With the crunchy stuff, huh? It's okay, Tikal. You need to shower after this, Tikal. You also seem to be carving down. You've left yourself a perch. And Tikal just found the pumpkin seeds. So this is foraging at its finest. All right, I'm just going to come back over here. Yeah, nice and crunchy, isn't it, Sharon? It's this beautiful, beautiful sound. Okay, let's move camera a little bit further. Let's see what we can do. Oops, there we go. A little further. Let's try something here with the camera, folks. It may or may not work. Apologize in advance if it does not. Oops, and that is not going to work. That's not what I want to hit. Okay. It's all the way up. No, that's not going to work too well. There. How's that? Okay. All right, folks. Just going to fidget with the camera here for a couple of minutes. And I apologize in advance. One leggy, 2 leggies, and 3 leggies. All right, I'm going to drop that down. Oops. Oh. Where are we at with the camera? Okay. Knock that down just a little bit. Yeah. Shot from above. Light, folks, sorry. Yeah. Now you can really see him going at it. Yeah. It appears to be frozen for me as well. Just gonna try something for a minute, folks. Huh. Yeah, you've got sound but a frozen picture. Yeah, I'm not sure why this just froze on me. Yeah, I know it's frozen, Tango. I'm trying to figure out why. Yeah. Folks, it seems that my stream has crashed. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to stop the stream, but I'm going to start a new stream with just TCal chewing on pumpkin. But yeah, so glad that everybody joined us. Thank you for all the super chats and the super stickers. And I'll just restart a pumpkin stream with TCal. Bok bok.